In this video, you're going to find the top 5 ERP software. Now, I have been doing this for a very long time, and I've been looking for the best ERP software for my businesses, and in doing so, I've spent a lot of money and a lot of time, and sometimes I'm not going to get all of that time and money back. Well, this is going to be for you, and these are going to be the pros and cons that I found from each software, and allowing you to make the judge for yourself which software is going to be best for your company. If you check out the link in the description, you're going to find some discounts and some freebies that will really help you out in the long run, so be sure to jump there, check those out, and save yourself this time and money. Now, all of this software is going to be for big businesses or small businesses or even your enterprise. And sometimes it's going to help you actually stay on track and stay in time as well for your maximum potential. So let's get started right away. Number 1, I have to say Oracle NetSuite. Now, it is written for cloud and it actually focuses on the use of modularity. Now, it's a very solid financial platform that can actually be easily expanded to meet other businesses' needs simply just by buying additional functionality through the cloud. So if you need more, Oracle Network is there to provide it for you as well. Some big pros of Oracle: it had a very solid customer relationship management feature, which I really need. And it has a broad enterprise resource planning feature, or features, because it has several, and it applies to a wide variety of businesses. So no matter what you're doing, it's going to be there for you. Now, it has fantastic drill down capabilities from several system views, and the reporting was very simple as well. Custom process workflows were even included, and easily navigated hierarchical dashboards. So I love dashboards. I think it keeps me on top and easy to navigate, which Oracle was there to provide. 2 or 3 things that I didn't find too great about Oracle, though, was that the help system was rather confusing, and it was difficult to configure for specific roles, so trying to get this actually took a little longer than expected, but I was able to manage. And it was very broad, but it can be complex for the features, so the features were all over the place, but it's hard to kind of catch them. So this is 3 of the things that I can only say really bad about Oracle, but overall, it earned a spot at number 1. Alright, so number 2. Number 2 was really great as well, and it was hard because I was jumping back and forth between where should I put for number 1 and number 2. Well, this is AccountMate, and it is a very solid entry into a small to mid-sized business financials, the inventory management, and the enterprise resource planning, which actually helped there as well. It's missing some sophisticated features, though, that other products have, but it's still very usable and configurable. And as I said before, configuration is pretty big because when you're trying to get everything set up, it's going to save you time in the long run, but it's very good. Now, they have report export options that are in abundance, which was really great for this, and great transaction drill down, which I found for my companies is I really needed that to kind of really understand. And the online training and help functionality was very extensive. So though I was kind of new to AccountMate and I just wasn't too sure and I wanted to check it out, well, for future reference, it was very helpful. And it had a solid audit trail report capability as well. So actually be able to produce those audits were very simple. Now, there's no HR or PS modules for the ERP implementations, which I really needed. And the limited graphics and charting, and because I go by charts, and I'm a visual kind of person, this is something that I found. So if you're the same way, if you are needing charts and you need graphs, don't look for AccountMate to have too many of those. The task shortcuts actually needed to be configured, which also took more time for me, but all in all, it was pretty great, and no true dashboards. So again, trying to configure everything, find everything, well, you're not going to find the dashboards either. And there's no process flowchart navigation, and so I can't really see what's going on so simply as I did with Oracle, for example, and it landed at number 2. Alright, so now I have number 3, and I have to give it to Cispro. Now, it is a very strong contender for enterprise resource planning needs of small, mid-sized, and large businesses. But the system is extremely flexible, it's very comprehensive, and actually easy to use. And it does give a plethora of reports and easily scaling from one to several hundred users. So if you're using it, or several hundred are using it, it depends on your business. Well, it's going to be pretty easy for them. Some things about this is great is, of course, the excellent capabilities for your production, distribution, your warehousing, and your retail businesses. Now, I focus mostly on warehousing, but it was there for everything, even for distribution and your retail. So that was very great of this. Now, the uses for Cispro's own point of sale and your demand or forecasting engines was really great as well, and the comprehensive but very easy to use. There was an extensive number of available modules as well, so if you're needing more modules, then this is going to help you. Now, some of the cons that I didn't like, though, and I was really looking for in the future, was no payroll or human resource modules. And it can look overwhelming from some smaller businesses, so if you're not very big, you're looking to grow, this can actually kind of stress you out trying to get it started, but it is still a great system. Alright, now I have Acumatica. Now, Acumatica intuitive design and enterprise scalability and flexible pricing module actually helps Acumatica a very excellent choice for enterprise resource planning, the general ledger accounting, and your inventory management. The online premises or your cloud deployment was very great, and it had a robust amount of costing methods. Now, it works on many databases, there was very solid reporting, and there was non-user based pricing as well that actually accommodates your growing company. It has browser-based app, which makes it easy to use on mobile devices, and the navigation was easy. But some of the cons that really put it in the position it is now was that the estimating licensing cost actually can be difficult, so if you're not too great at that, it's probably going to be a downside for you. Now, the standard report filters actually need to be customizing, so again, more time off your getting set up and trying to off your day, so taking this time can be a bit annoying. The reliance on third-party add-ons that's needed if you're actually implementing an ERP for companies outside the manufacturing distribution vertical, so you need that third-party add-on. And unusual pricing structures, so it was kind of strange for me because it's something that I couldn't quite catch and really try to plan in for my budget. But now, pretty great. Okay, last not least is Denali by Cougar Mountain. So the Cougar Mountain Denali Summit is actually aimed at mid-sized businesses, and it actually sports a wide variety of expansion modules. And its design can be a little lackluster in places, but for most businesses, it does provide a serviceable financial platform. So it has easy navigation, which is a big pro, and 2 of the 3 bundles actually include crystal reports. It's available as a single purchase or per month payments, so monthly payments are a plus if you don't want to stay too, let's say, constrained to one platform. Now, it can be purchased directly or through a reseller channel, and the Fun Accounting Edition is available as well, so that really did help. Now, Crystal Reports cost $495 extra, so though it did provide those, but you're going to have to pay for them, and that's even for the most basic bundle. The report filters and data entry screens are not particularly intuitive, and there's not much charting or graphics capability within most modules, which I did find very annoying because being a visual person, again, as we said, it can be hard for some people. So there's a lot of people, depending on your business, that are rather going to be visual or not, and charts really help these guys. Now, this is the top 5 tools that I found very useful. Go ahead and jump in the description now, try them for yourself, and check out a discount for you of those. Thank you for joining.